Alright YouTube, it's that time of year again. It's got chilly, got the wood stove going in the garage. Gotta warm up the equipment before you use it. I gotta grab a pair of gloves. Alright. I got the tractor running already. Wood stove burning. I don't know if you can see that. It's burning nice and clean. No smoke coming out of the chimney. That's perfect. Get set up on this log. Haven't been down here in a little while. Beautiful day by the sawmill. All right, so I got lots of plans for these red oak logs. I got quite a few of them. Some of them are just about log, good for the sawmill, sawmill grade logs, and some of them are firewood grade logs. But I'm gonna see what I can get out of them anyways, because some of those ugly logs, they have some wood in them that's got a lot of figure, very beautiful. This one here isn't a very good sawmill log. It's kind of straight. Got an old limb that healed up right here, so there'll be some figure right in this section. But yeah, I'm planning on building some chickens around and see what I'm doing. I want to tinker around with a little bit of timber frame, and I think this red oak would be good wood to practice with. I got some old chisels and slicks and saws and drills I can use, take them out of hibernation and use them on the timber frame project, see how that looks. But right now, all I want to do is get into this log. Alright, last time I was out at the sawmill, I put these rollers on. Put these wheels on the backstops so I can roll these big logs with the PV and it not get fetched up and just lift up onto that backstop. So I did a test run on this log and it seemed to work pretty good, but I guess today's going to be the true test. Ooh. Gonna run windshield fluid in the blade tank so it doesn't freeze up. Got more of this True Fuel. Put in the gas tank. This thing's gonna be backfiring like crazy. Woodland Mills cold start. Bad, too close. Got a summertime position and a wintertime position. Line up the arrows. Alright, let's see how this blade is. That blade junk. Alright, here's what we got going on today. I had a junk blade on there, I already started my cut, didn't work. I got two kinds of blades in the shop. I got these 055s, 1.5 inch, 7-degree tooth, 7 7/8 of an inch between the teeth, and I have the 045s, 7-degree tooth. 045, I think I say that. 7-degree. Same thing, different thickness on the blade. 1.5 inches from tip to back on both of them, and I'm gonna try these the thicker blades out on this red oak, because the red oak cuts pretty good, fairly easily, even though it's oak. And if it don't work, I'll throw on the 045s. I hate opening these things. So what I do is, I got all leaves and stuff right there, is I just kind of fling them out there and let it do its thing. Now it's open, and the teeth are facing the wrong direction, no matter what you do. I always got to flip these around and grab it. Boom. Now the teeth are facing the right direction. All right, get it on the mill, see how it cuts. See that? Not bad stuff. There's that knot that I told you about that was in there. Little dead limb. Tree healed right up over it. I'll flip this log over. See how she rolls. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That was awesome. Without those wheels on there, this thing climbs right up them back stops, and it's a pain in the ass. That rolled over perfect. Just checking the heights in these things. I don't want to cut these wheels. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of just thinking on the run here. If I'm building something that's 8x12, I really only need like a 4.5, 5-inch beam. So I'm going to cut this thing into a decent cant and see what I can get out of it. If I can get some, if I go 5 inches, I need 2.5-inch stock and 5-inch stock. I'll probably end up going 5 inches with these. And then yeah, try out the tools on those. All right, 5 inches it is. Right through it. So these boards here, I'll probably just make stickers out of them. That's about all they're good for. Not enough material in there for anything else. Get some funky wood out of this. Get that big knot right there. This is going to be a lesson learner. I'm going to learn some lessons on this log. See what I can get away with. Does anybody know? Does anybody know why that thing's backfiring? For real. I got the only sawmill that needs to run on race fuel, because that was ethanol free fuel I put in there. When I ran it on the regular pump gas, it backfired like that. And I got some comments saying, you gotta run it on ethanol free. So I got ethanol free. It's still backfiring. First time I ran the ethanol free in there, it was backfiring when I started it. So stick with me. I promise, videos will get better. And the content going from sawmilling to building, that's gonna be more interesting. It's gonna be way more interesting. Tell you, I like those wheels. Whew, that flipped moved faster than I ever thought it would. Those wheels are huge, huge difference in rolling logs over. This is the videos I like to make, because it's the beginning of a project. So I guess I could call this episode 1 of the sauna build. And at the same time, I can call it a review on these old 55 blades in red oak. So it's good stuff. Like, this is the stuff that I like to see when I watch YouTube. So when I edit this, I think I'm gonna like this video. With that being said, I'm really liking the looks of this log. What a nice piece of wood. This is what I enjoy doing. I'm in no rush. I don't have to rush to do anything. Get this thing cut up into the sizes of the lumber that I need. And then I get to break those old tools out of storage. Sharpen them up. Cut some notches and some tenons. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna cut this thing right in half. There it is. I'm gonna show you the best part of this log. I gotta get one of these pieces out of the way. And it's heavy, so I'm using a tractor. This up, get it locked in, and then look at that. Well, that ain't that bad. There we go. Lock it right in. So that's why I cut them big. Right there. Alright, swap this one out. I gotta go check the fires in the house. So I'm gonna get a new battery in you. Oh, look at that. is a nice piece of wood right there.
Pieces. They're not at the final dimension, but they'll be able to relax, and then I'll cut them into the final dimension I want. I'll cut these 3 pieces into stickers. I'll be out here tomorrow finishing this up.
Alright YouTube, let's take a look at the wood I cut up yesterday. Got it down here by the sawmill. I gotta put it on some stickers. I got a pile going already of some timbers. It's all red oak. I'm gonna do some timber frame, practice my timber frame joinery, see if I can get a building put together. Here's what I cut yesterday. I got these 4 pieces out of a firewood log. The only thing I made of the firewood log is that it had this big dead limb in it. But I think I'll still be able to utilize this wood. Nice red oak. Right now I got them cut. They're at just over 6 inches square, 10 feet long. And then I got a couple of flitches that I can throw up on the sawmill and cut into some stickers. But I have these pieces here that I cut up a while ago, 3x7 and 7x7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7x7s and 2 3x7s. And I'm gonna use these for the timber frame too. I cut them big because my plan is when I cut them, they're not perfect saw logs, so they got a little tension in them. They weren't perfectly straight trees, so I figured they'd want to do a little twist or a little bow. And what I'm going to do is I cut them as big as I could out of the cant, and I'll trim them down to the size I need and square them up nice. So when I do my timber framing, they'll be as straight and as square as I can get off the sawmill. All right. So I just want to get those stacked up on here. I think I'm going to move these 2 logs, utilize this whole space to stack up all my timbers. That way I'll have plenty of stock to practice my joinery. All right, let's get to it. Right now I'm just going to move these logs, stack these pieces up on top here. week. Gotta put the tractor away. Got another log on the sawmill. Looking pretty good. This one looks like it's gonna have a lot of figure in it.